Hello everyone, my name is Manoj Kumar. I am here to present about the level 2 chapter 5th about audit program management. In this, the main chapter is like senior management support. In this, before conducting the audit program must be established. The top management has the responsibility for establishing and authorizing the organizational quality auditing program. The success of the audit program is not possible without the support of the upper management. Audit program resources should include considerations of adequate financial resources, audit techniques, processes to achieve and maintain auditor competence, process to improve auditor performance, the availability of appropriate auditors and technical experts, a defined extent of audit program, traveling time and accommodation. Other needs to develop, implement, manage, and improve the audit activities. Next, auditor training and development. The training of the audit personnel may be done through a in-house program or by an outside source. An auditor should be knowledgeable about the audit subject matter. If the auditor does not have a particular expertise, skills should be developed to satisfy the needs or technical experts should be used to audit that particular area. Whenever the training is conducted, it should be through comprehensive and formal. An audit program and auditor training should include consideration of variety of languages, cultures, and social issues. Some consideration are given below, like language consideration, cultural consideration, age, gender diversity consideration, union consideration, and foreign business practices. Audit program evaluation. The evaluation of any program or development may be based on such items such as quality levels, cost levels, service levels, label has expended per item. The evaluation of selected metrics can be performed by the audit manager performing the assessment, selected individuals from the organization, an independent source, the management team, the use of the shadowing technique, critiquing audit plans, reviewing audit reports, selected stakeholder assessments. Next, audit program evaluation. An audit program revise should consider audit program results and records, conformity with procedures, evolving needs and expectation of interested parties, audit program records, alternate or new auditing practices, audit team consistency in similar conditions. Next, internal audit program management. In this, policies and procedures, every organization should have written an audit program procedure which defines the entire internal or external audit process. These procedures should include a description of the following audit programs elements: frequency of the audit schedule for internal audits, frequency of audit schedule for supplier audits, uh, internal audit checklist, supplier audit checklist, all audit elements in a relative short period time, for example 1 week, and perform this activity once in a year. An audit selected elements each month, such that all elements are reviewed in the 1 year time period. The purpose of the of any management system audit is to detect and detect any systematic weakness in the process of system being reviewed, identity of the opportunities for improvement, identify those practices that should be shared throughout the organization. Next, external audit program management, qualification survey there and surveillance audits. In qualification surveys, form of assessment that occurs before awarding of a contract, also called as pre-award surveys. In surveillance audits, focus on the product produced and the ongoing effectiveness of the suppliers. Second party audits are typically done by the customers on their suppliers, are scheduled on frequency of 1 of 3 years, depending on the customer quality system and the applicable standards. Third party audit schedules are more formal than the first and second party audit schedules. The lead time for the audit notification is about 3 months. There are several reasons for the longer lead time for this type of audit, and because due to the reasons of travel and accommodation, arrangements must be made in advance. Advanced copies of the quality manual and key procedures are required. An audit team reviews the quality documentation is necessary, and audit preparation takes longer than for the first or three second party audits. Auditing agencies may require fees to be paid in advance of the audit dates. Next, best practices or benchmarking. Improve these practices or benchmarking improve the sequence, gives improvement in the order, like determining the current practices, identify the best practices, analyze the best practices, model best practices, and repeat the cycle. Organizational risk management are divided into two categories. Business risk includes and immeasurable risk includes. In business, risk includes technology changes, competitor performance, material shortages, health and safety issues, environmental issues. In immeasurable risk includes property damage, consequential loss, uh, legal, li- legal liabilities, personal injuries, and personal losses. Next, risk management programs allows the companies to make informed decision to eliminate or minimize the loss of the life, accidents, or injuries to the people, reduce damage to the equipment, property, or the environment, save the appropriate direct sources, compete effectively in the marketplace. Thank you.